The petition that will save Counter-Strike Global Offensive and the entire trading community revolving around CSGO. Let's talk about that. My name is Sheepy, and today we're going to be going over the entire large-scale update that has dramatically affected the CSGO trading community. And we're going to be looking at some of the outcry and seeing if there's really a Valve conspiracy around here, because that's what one of the people is alleging. So we're going to be looking into all of that. If you have no idea what's going on and you're not familiar with CSGO, I play CSGO, I also play TF2, but I'm a big trader in both games, and so when I saw this big update in CSGO, I was excited. I was genuinely excited. The Negev was cheapened from around 2,000 to 1,700, and it was added with a few buffs, and I honestly love the good Negev now. But later on, looking downwards on the update, I saw a few really troubling paragraphs. They said Steam trading was created to allow customers to easily exchange items with each other, and each day we see thousands of customers using Steam trading in this way. Recently, we've been looking into ways to reduce negative, unintended uses of trading in CSGO, such as fraud and scams, with the goal of preserving trade between players. Starting today, CSGO items received in trade will have the same 7-day cooldown as items purchased in the game or via the Steam market. And honestly, I can see where all the upset and source of this issue is coming from. The 7-day trade cooldown. That has made it difficult for anyone to make any real idea or sense of trading, because trading every single week is just going to be nearly impossible. And beyond that, places and websites that use trading, places like scrap.tf, OP Skins, and other websites that use trading are now royally screwed, because with a 7-day trade cooldown, it is next to impossible to have any realistic trading that's fast and effective. And while this might work for the few scamming websites out there, for the gambling websites out there, I feel like Valve could do a better job at doing this other than having to change the entire market. And this isn't the best move for Valve due to PUBG and Fortnite creating a huge amount and splash into the market of games, so making a big trade cooldown and upsetting a bunch of players is not the wisest move on their end. However, I think their motives are genuine and are good and clean. I think they really are trying to put a stop to trade and scamming, and I think ultimately they're trying to do the right thing. And I think for a community, for us to have a petition is absolutely phenomenal. We'll be getting to that. One person has commented, though, that there is some sort of conspiracy. You might know him as a professional CSGO player, otherwise known as Device. And he said this in a long Twitter message. He said, "We all know that the devs are trying to cater to the game to casual players and that play matchmaking. But I can't understand how that helps them. The only winner of this update is Valve and the money the market will generate from this. I can't help but feel bad for OP Skins, the biggest website / marketplace, I assume, having their business limited simply because Valve doesn't want to put enough manpower on making their own, or at least equally as good." So what he's trying to say there is that Valve is making a ton of money due to the amount of sales that are happening on the Steam marketplace. But again, if you start thinking about it from a business perspective, they would be losing more players and thus more profit to games like PUBG and also Fortnite. At least not PUBG, then definitely Fortnite. So this just doesn't seem like the exact motive, but this could be a possible conspiracy theory. However, let's get beyond the conspiracy theory, let's get beyond the negativity and focus on what exactly is going on. This has made a huge revival in the community, because over at this time, over 160,000 people have signed a petition on change.org to do and petition a big change to Valve, and to send emails and to try and make a huge change to get Valve to see what they did is absolutely wrong and to revert this awful change to the market. Will Valve do this? I really think so. I think they're trying to hear from the community, and I think this is an accelerated thing to do so, and I really hope things get changed sooner as opposed to later, because as the petition states, this update not only kills trading in a sense, but also will kill our beloved CSGO if it remains effective. It only takes 5 seconds to sign this petition, so on behalf of the entire community, I thank everyone who has signed it so far. So please, I'll leave a link in the description below. Sign the petition. I've signed it myself. It's really wise, because the more signatures, the more we come together as a community, and the more we come together as a community, the more we can see Valve see this and take action. So that's all we have to really go on today. Hopefully things will change. Don't worry about these conspiracy theories. Let's focus on the fact that the community is rallying around and be excited about that. This has been Sheepy, and if you're more curious into other trading stuff, I'll be making a lot more trading videos on CSGO, on TF2, and all of the future. Thanks so much for watching. I love your faces, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.